Wow. I'm just amazed. I'm blown away by the absolutely incredible game of football that was witnessed this weekend. Absolutely astonishing. Beautiful. The sort of thing a football fan loves to see. How can you knock 9-0? I am, of course, giving a thumbs up here to Celtic. Right, like I said, people are going to go, why is a Rangers fan giving Celtic the thumbs up? Because I don't care who it is. Anyone that beats Aberdeen gets a thumbs up for me, and if you can beat them 9-0, all the better. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Satan could come up from hell with a starting 11. I would support him against Aberdeen. End of story, right? Now, that's a big gauntlet thrown down by Celtic. Come on, Rangers, what can you do in response to that? You can bore your fans to death, is what you can do. Do not let the 3-1 scoreline kid you. The game was dull as dishwasher. The first half, you would have been as well watching a Sunday League pub team, because basically that's the level of quality you were getting out there. This is Rangers, for goodness sake. What was the first half about? It was rubbish. There was no skill. The whole thing was a nightmare to watch. It was really boring. And there was the dodgiest refereeing decision I can recall seeing in a long time here. The St.Mirren goalkeeper put the ball in his own net. It was an own goal. They even showed in the replay the St.Mirren goalkeeper losing his rag because he realised what he'd done. Then turned round and in complete shock realised that the referee's not allowing it. Why not? What on earth was that goal not allowed for? It was just the icing to what had been a really naff first half. Walton and Ali clearly didn't appreciate what they were seeing, so they obviously got stuck into the lads in the locker room at half time. The result of getting stuck into the lads, instead of it being slow and boring, it was now fast and boring. It took St.Mirren to get us an own goal in the first couple of minutes of the second half to put us on the goal sheet, score sheet. And there wasn't anything particularly great going on for the remainder of the match. There were a couple of highlights. Firstly, there was a nice run by Lafferty. Great pass to Naismith. That got us a second. That was good, okay? But it was about the only decent thing I can tell you about the rest of the game. There was a third goal for Miller, which apparently is the 50th he's scored in the league for Rangers, whatever. But that was more down to bad defence than anything. Kenny didn't think about this. He just pulled the trigger, boom, the ball's in. Now, why couldn't he do that midweek against Valencia? Kenny has this curse that if he thinks about it and if he takes his time, you can forget it. He's not going to score. He needs to do what he did here today every time he's up against a Champions League opposition. Just get the ball and bloated it. That's how you're good. That's what you do best. When we're up against Valencia next week, we're going to lose. But Kenny, if you get the ball in a dangerous position, don't sit and look at it. Don't think about it. Batter it, okay? That way we might just stand a chance. Weiss was only on for the first half, but he was a greedy. Well, he was. Boy's got great skill, but what can I say? He's greedy when it comes close to the box, and that's not going to do us any favours. Dodgy play by Bergeret, nearly he got an own goal nearly. The post saved it thankfully, but what was Bergeret thinking there? It was terrible. And then Papach wound up getting himself a nice yellow card, and he's lucky he's the only person in the team that got a yellow card because we went ballistic at the ref for giving a penalty to St. Mirren for a handball. Well, guess what? It was a handball, okay? Right? I don't see where you guys are getting off complaining about that. Handball in the box, no ifs, no buts. Doesn't matter if there was intent to it or not. It was a penalty, and St. Mirren scored it. Stop whinging, stop moaning, okay? Right. Nothing else to say really. 82nd minute, St. Mirren nearly scored another goal due to some dodgy defence on our part. Bad tempered for what little of the game was remaining at that point. Miller got a chance in the 82nd minute which he just totally wasted. And the rest of it was all bad tempered. For some reason I can't begin to comprehend there was 2 minutes added on time, or 2 minutes added on torture if you like. But I can say quite definitely that's probably the worst game of football I've sat through in about 2 years. It was terrible. Guys, you've got to stop thinking a lot, oh, it's only St. Mirren. Right, no, come on. You play even, if you even play twice as well today, if you play even twice as well at Valencia as you did today, you're going to get gubbed 12-13-0, right? I cannot put into words, I can't justify how bad a game of football this was. If you're a Rangers fan, it was still. If you were a neutral, it was like watching paint dry. Don't bother trying to check out on the highlights programmes over the rest of the weekend and on Monday, and certainly don't watch it. It's rubbish.